Hey guys, so in my last video I asked if you guys wanted a video talking about my pregnancy, and I got a lot of feedback. A lot of people said that they did want to hear about it, so I figured I would get Tyler to join me and we would give you guys some information about what this journey has been like for us. So let's see, where do we start?
Talk about your life plan, that you got everything planned out by each age coming into that.
Okay, so it wasn't even that bad. When I first met Tyler, it was 2013. I was 21. You were 19? I was 21, he was 19. We started dating in 2014, still both 21 and 19. And then, I don't know at what point we decided it, but we decided that I was going to have a baby by 25.
You decided.
I told him I wanted to have a baby by 25.
But this was like, you were, what, you said you're 21?
I was like 21 at the time, probably. So obviously, fast forward, I'm 24 right now. I will be 25 next month, and the baby's due next month. I made it happen.
No. But you did say it was baby. First, you wanted to have a baby by 25, and you wanted to not stop having kids by
That's what it was.
30.
I didn't want to have any more kids after 30. I wanted just from 25 to 30, have however many kids I'm going to have, and then I'm done. Like, there's no more babies coming out of me after 30. So that was what it was. And I kind of forgot about it for a while. I wasn't really thinking about having kids. Wasn't like a priority or anything. And then of course, it happened. So a little background story on that. I was, last July, I stopped taking the pill. Not because like I wanted to have a baby or anything, just because I kind of wanted to give my body a break. I'm not really a fan of birth control, like what it does to your body. So I wanted to kind of just take it off for a little while. And it wasn't like we were trying, but we were also not trying. So it's like, if it happened, it happened. If it didn't, whatever. Like, we really weren't concerned with that at the time. Fast forward even more, December comes and I was like super tired all month. I was super late, and I took, how many, did I take like 3 tests in December?
maybe 4.
I might have taken like 4 tests in December, and they all came back negative.
You took different types, like you just, different types of tests.
Yeah, I took different pregnancy tests, different brands, and they all pretty much came back negative. So we figured, okay, I'm not pregnant, maybe I'm just sick or something for a while. We go out New Year's Eve, we're going out, we're having fun, we're both drinking.
I don't drink.
We're both drinking on New Year's Eve. And then what happened the next day?
You thought.
The next
took
morning.
another test.
Yeah, I took another test. And of course, it takes all December, nothing. All December, negative. But the night after I'm drinking, positive. So I completely felt like a dirtbag. New Year's Day, the first test said positive. He was in super denial. So he's like, I don't believe it, you go to the doctor. I think I took 2 tests that day. And what made it so...
It wasn't that. It was that you took 4, and they all said no. And then you took 1 different type of pregnancy test, and it said yeah. And your cousin ruined it, which is why.
My cousin totally ruined it. So we were in Houston. We were in our bedroom in Houston. I was in the bathroom taking the test. He was just like in the room. My cousin was visiting us for the holidays. She comes in the room, comes straight to the bathroom, sees the test, takes the test and goes, "We're pregnant." So I'm like sitting there still in the toilet, like dying laughing because she completely just ruined this for me telling Tyler and everything. But that's how we found out we were pregnant. My little cousin, she let us know.
She definitely ruined it. I wanted to restart. That's why no.
So he was in like super denial, and he's like, I'll believe it like when the doctor says it. So mine is New Year's Day now, January 1st. I'm like calling all over trying to see what doctor's offices were open. There was like a Planned Parenthood really close to where we lived in Houston. So I went there, come to find out it's closed on New Year's Day. That's how bad of an adult I am. I didn't know that things were closed New Year's Day. I thought it was just New Year's Eve, that everything was closed. So I drove there for nothing. And then we went to Planned Parenthood the next day. We went on the 2nd.
Yeah, we went together and it was confirmed. And then I think they told you to find a doctor in New York.
Yeah, and they told me to visit a doctor soon. And he was like playing it cool. And I'm like, when are you gonna tell like your family? Did you tell anybody? And he's just like, yeah, I mean, I'll probably tell them like later. So we go to Walmart to get prenatal pills. The doctor did say, the lady at Planned Parenthood said get on prenatal pills ASAP. We go to Walmart, and he's like, I just texted my brothers. So I'm like, he is excited. I know he was excited.
No.
You were excited.
Was that how it even happened?
That's exactly how it happened.
I don't remember. I do remember. It's not something you just spring on people like.
Yes, it is.
Like, hey, good morning. We're having a baby, by the way. Like,
That's exactly what you do.
No, it's when they ask, and then it just
Who asked?
comes out. Like, hey, how's Erica? Yeah, she's pregnant. And
Nobody
then,
asked that.
anyway, continue.
So I finally get to New York. I go to a doctor in New York. The doctor literally, like, she takes a ultrasound and she's like, yeah, you know, you're pregnant, but I'm not gonna open up a file for you. You have to come back in 3 days, do another ultrasound, because we just wanna make sure the heartbeat gets stronger. And if the baby's still there in 2 weeks, then we'll open up a file for you. So this is like my first pregnancy and my first time going to the doctor for this, and she's like, if the baby's still there, we will open up a file for you. And I just kind of felt so violated. Like, what do you mean if the baby's still there, you'll open up a file? Like, so I have to like prove that my baby's gonna survive for 2 weeks? Like, it was just the meanest thing I felt like a doctor could ever say, and that completely like bothered me for so long. Like, I wrote her a super bad Yelp review.
That's your Italian side, that's for sure.
I've never left like any reviews anywhere, but I left her a super bad Yelp review because it's like.
Time out. You didn't even have a Yelp like profile, so
I
you
made
said.
one.
Okay, so don't forget that part.
I made a Yelp like account to write about her because I was so pissed that she said that. It was so disrespectful. But so I got past that, and I ended up finding a doctor in Houston. So the doctor in Houston completely loved her. She was super, super nice. And then we decided, okay, we're gonna go to the doctor in Houston. This was January still. I see her one time in January. Then I was to see her again in February. Maybe I think I've seen her twice. And then we decided the second time, like, okay, we're definitely gonna stick with this doctor. She's super cool, like way more positive. She gave me my due date and everything. The first doctor didn't give me my due date at all. And then February, he gets traded to LA. So we kind of had to make the decision, are we gonna have the baby in Houston or are we gonna have the baby in LA? What is going on? So we stuck with Houston because we really, really like that doctor. And
it worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Because Lakers played Houston the same day, so I was able to still go to the visit.
Yeah, so our next visit, the Lakers were playing Houston. He got to go to the visit still, and that worked out perfectly.
Yeah, I've missed the visit. I'm there more than you are, actually.
We're there together.
Anyway, continue.
So also in February, right when he, right before he gets traded, you got traded what?
It's after, so it's after the
After All-Stars, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So during All-Star, we went to Cabo, and looking back on it, this probably wasn't the smartest thing for me to do at the time. I didn't realize that Zika was still like a threat.
Well, no. So that's number one. So let's just show them your mom skills for right now.
So in Cabo, how pregnant was I?
Well, we found out, what, a month and a half?
I think I was like 6 weeks when we found out.
Yeah, so you were already you were further than than I think most people get when they find out they're pregnant.
Yeah.
Well, I guess because you're not just gonna check you're pregnant unless you miss your period, right?
Yeah.
So most people find out, I guess, around 4 weeks then.
But what messed me up was that all December was negative, so it like took me a while.
I know, but I'm saying we found out 6 weeks, which is kind of, I guess, when people usually find out.
It might have been, yeah, I think it was about like 6 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks, I don't really remember. Gotta do the math on that one. But we're in Cabo, and this guy decides he's gonna take me on ATVs, he's gonna take me jet skiing.
So the non-pregnant crowd decided to do some things, and she didn't want to be the only one out, which she ruined my first ATV trip because she wanted to be pregnant on the ATV.
He literally was like, why don't we get separate ATVs? And I'm just like, so you guys could leave me? Like, no, we're gonna all ride together.
Separate, so we all go slow. But yeah, you ruined it.
Needless to say, if my child has ADD, it's because of this guy driving the ATV, which was the dumbest thing probably I could have ever done.
No, because they warn you, no pregnant women, but you, for some reason,
they didn't say that.
For some reason, there's no pregnant women on amusement parks, jet skis, ATVs. I think it's obvious. But your mom's mother instincts weren't kicked in yet, so just continue.
I'm gonna be a great mom, okay? Anyways, so while we were in Cabo, we had planned to take our announcement picture because we weren't announcing it until we were in like the clear of the first trimester, which I think was what, 3 months was the clear?
Well, let's talk about that.
What?
How you, so I don't know, when I was growing up, it's always been what, 3? I think it was 3, right?
When he was growing up, like that wasn't 2 years ago.
3 months, what
You're
is it, 3
literally a
months?
baby still.
3 months?
3 months.
Yeah, you don't tell anyone until 3 months. And she, obviously family and close friends or whatever, people that you have to tell, but she wanted to announce it to the world like 7 weeks in, which I didn't agree with, which is
really
why.
Excited.
Which was another reason why I said, oh, we'll wait to tell everyone. Like I told my brothers, I told, you know, my close family, but everyone else we waited until, well, I wanted to wait till 3 months.
We did wait till 3. Yeah.
She knows she's thirsty, so.
Anyways.
Just continue.
So we were supposed to take our picture in Cabo. We ordered a pair of True Blue 3s. At this time, we didn't know if we were having a boy or a girl. And we're just like, we're gonna take a cute picture together on the beach with these sneakers. And that'll be like our announcement picture. Of course, when we go to Cabo, I forgot to bring the sneakers. So we didn't take any announcement picture in Cabo. But when we did get back, we took a picture and we like did it so terribly. We just like took my camera, stacked it up on some sneaker boxes, went outside, took a picture right in front of our house. Like it was, but it came out really nice. I'm gonna throw the picture up on the screen because the picture looked really, really nice. And
you didn't even have to tell them that you.
What?
It was a ghetto photo shoot.
No, I need to. They need to know how stuff really happens.
All right, go on. It looked like it was professional.
It did look like it was professional. We did a really good job. Except for the fact that you were wearing like sweatpants right behind me.
But they don't see that.
He was wearing like a hoodie and sweatpants.
I was at the house chilling. She dragged me.
But I was low-key kind of thirsty to take the picture because I wasn't even showing at all yet, but whatever. We posted this picture and that was our announcement picture. We put it on like Instagram and stuff, and of course we got like a million like, oh, why didn't you text me and tell me? And it's like, you don't just text random people and tell them you're pregnant, you know? But we announced that and it was pretty cool. A lot of people said really nice things. Okay, so now fast forward just a little bit more. We did our gender reveal in New York. We knew we were gonna have 2 baby showers because my family's all in New York, his family is all still in Canada. So what we did was, we did a gender reveal / baby shower in New York, so that way we can do one party, we don't have to go back for 2 different parties. And then we did a baby shower in Canada. At the gender reveal, it was like, you know, a lot of my like close friends, my family, some of his family came out, some of his friends came out. And it was just really cool. It was like really, really like intimate. Everybody's like having fun, and we did it in my aunt's backyard. Oh my God, everybody was drinking, and I was just like.
You took your shots of.
I had like sparkling cider, so every time they took shots, like I wanted to join in with my sparkling cider. But it was really cool. We got a lot of like, we had a lot of really amazing gifts there because it was all like people we were super close to. So right after that.
But we also got like a couple gifts that you weren't happy about. Shoes, because you. But we didn't know. Nobody knew it was a.
Yeah. So
a girl.
I said I didn't want shoes, and.
Wait, do you want to snitch on yourself?
What?
About the gender reveal or no? Are you gonna tell? You said you want to tell them the truth.
Okay, so right after Cabo, I got a call from my doctor because we did the genetic testing to make sure that like the baby doesn't have any signs of Down syndrome, or I forgot what else it tests for, but it tests for a few things. And with this being my first kid, obviously like I'm super nervous. So I'm like, yeah, give me the genetics test. I want to know everything that I can so far. So when you do the genetic testing, they also tell you the sex of the baby if you want to hear it. And it was right after Cabo, and I forgot, I was like mad at him over something. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna know what this baby is. And the doctor told me. So I was the only person going into the gender reveal who knew what the baby was, except for one of my friends who I had to tell because she filled the balloon. I'm gonna post the video so you guys can see, because it was really fun. We popped the balloon, confetti came out. He was like super sad and stunned it was a girl.
I wasn't sad. I was shocked.
For like the whole week after the gender reveal.
Why are you lying?
The entire week after the gender reveal, it's like, it's really a girl? It's really a girl. Like this in his beard. So it's really a girl? Just like that. He still hasn't fully accepted that we're having a little girl. But I did say that I didn't want to put her in sneakers at first because it's kind of like, I don't know, I just wanted her to be girly and wear sandals and stuff. And then when she's older, if she chooses to wear sneakers, then she can wear sneakers, which I'm sure she would, having us as parents. But as a baby, I didn't want to. And of course, we got so many sneakers for her, but they're all cute, so I gave in.
What else?
What happens after that?
Well, you named her Jordan.
But it's not because of sneakers.
But what do you think people are gonna buy her now?
So the number one thing I did say was, I don't want anybody to give us anything Nike or anything Jordan, because obviously Jordan for an athlete, we get Nike and Jordan stuff for free. So it's like, don't waste your money. You know, we can get Jordan stuff. We don't need Jordan stuff. It's okay. And we got hella Nike and Jordan stuff. So I'm not respected, clearly.
You never were. What's next?
All right, so that pretty much sums up like the background story of the whole pregnancy. Now, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit to where I'm at. I am currently 35 weeks. I have a pregnancy board that I do update, not so much because it's just so repetitive and like there's really not that many significant changes throughout the whole pregnancy, but I updated a lot. So I'm gonna throw up some pictures of that too, because it's kind of cool and I kind of think it's fun to, you know, when I do have little things to mark, let you guys know, little milestones. This pregnancy was kind of easy, actually, and I know I got super lucky with that. I didn't have any like morning sickness whatsoever.
You have any
like symptoms? If I didn't see my stomach actually like growing, you literally wouldn't know I was pregnant whatsoever. I was a little emotional and like tired at the very beginning, but
the emotions were always there though. Oh, the back pain.
I did have a little bit of back pain at one point. I think in the second trimester, my back was sore sometimes, but then I started getting prenatal massages and that like helped times 50. That was so good. After that, I didn't really have any back pain. Everything's been fine. So what I did use though, I swear by it. I use coconut oil, bio oil, and vitamin E, but I'll make sure I put them in the description below. So that way you guys, if you want to pick them up, that helped so much. I kind of use it morning and night. I put so much on my stomach. The one thing that I will say is that it does stain your clothes, so try to let it dry before you put clothes on. I don't, so I walk around with oil stains all day because I'm pregnant and who gonna stop me? Exactly. You always say use my pregnancy as an excuse more.
Not then. Not to be dirty.
I'm not dirty. I shower before I put it on. Wow. Anyways. So yeah, I was using bio oil for a while and then I just kind of felt like it wasn't like enough. And then one day I was getting a wax and the wax lady, she had just had a baby and she was telling me that she uses coconut oil and vitamin E. So I was using just coconut oil and vitamin E and I'm like, you know what? Combine it all. So I did that. I combined it all and that helped out so much. Now my stomach is always like, it smells so good. I like the smell a lot. So I use that. So as far as cravings, it hasn't really been anything crazy. I haven't like wanted pickles and mayonnaise or like whatever weirdo stuff that you guys hear about. The only things that I can say is I never liked tomatoes before I got pregnant. Now I love tomatoes. I could just sit there and eat a tomato with nothing on it, like no, not even on a sandwich or anything. Just give me a tomato and I will eat them. So I love tomatoes and I really like Caesar salads now. I never really was a fan of Caesar salads.
You're welcome.
Anyways, so now I'll eat Caesar salads. I try to work out as much as I can. I try to do at least 3 to 5 miles every day. It doesn't always work out every day, so I've pretty much been doing it about 5 times a week. That's mostly because we travel a lot, so it's really hard sometimes when I'm not near a gym. At our house in LA, we have a fitness center in the building, so that helps out so much. I kind of just go downstairs, do as much cardio as I can. Sometimes, like the minimum I'll do is 3, and the most I've done, I think so far, is like 10 miles, and I'll just use the bike or the elliptical. Just something to get me moving because it just feels so much better than sitting down doing nothing. And I'm only up 35 pounds so far, which was like, I didn't want to go over 30, but realistically, like I knew I was going over 30, so I'm up 35 pounds. Does it look bad?
No, of course not.
He makes fun of me sometimes.
No, I don't.
Oh my god, when I'm like laying in bed and I try to get up really fast, but it's not really fast, it's really, really slow, he makes fun of me. But it's whatever. It's like pregnancy weight, can't help it.
You
nice
use it as
little
an
double
excuse.
chin. Go, excuse for what? I
To eat.
don't eat bad.
Oh my. What? Just tell them your last day of eating.
Like today?
Yesterday and today.
I don't remember what I ate yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I had a salad for dinner. Actually, yeah, I had a salad for dinner yesterday.
That's because it was 11 o'clock.
Well, we're in LA, so like the time is so thrown off for me.
We've been in LA.
Oh wait,
summer.
that's terrible because it's even later on the East
Yeah.
Coast.
You see.
Okay, anyways. So I don't eat that bad. But I've been trying to like make sure that I am eating more because it's really hard. Sometimes you like forget to eat and everything. So I do also take 2 prenatal vitamins every day. One's a normal prenatal vitamin. One's a normal prenatal vitamin. The other is an omega D3. Is that what it's
I
called?
don't remember what the name is.
I think so. I got them both from Whole Foods. I personally think they're a little bit on the expensive side. I don't really know how much prenatal vitamins are supposed to be. Those opposed to the ones that I got like originally from Walmart. Big price difference, but they've been referred to me by my doctor, so I just started taking them and I like them. It's not too hard to take. I'll also put those in the description. So that way if you guys want to pick those up if you are pregnant, they are pretty good. We just did our maternity shoot. That was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I looked amazing. He looked okay.
Wow.
We just did our maternity shoot, and I'll make sure to throw up pictures of that because that was really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's like where we're at now. We're just kind of waiting. So to wrap everything up, because we are getting close to the end, I'm gonna go back home to Houston soon, and I'm going to wait out the baby there. That way I won't be one of those girls who accidentally have their baby on a plane, because that's the way it's been looking so far. This guy dragged me around to so many places, like I'm not super pregnant.
Ooh.
You.
Your job is literally to fly.
So, oh, one thing I did forget to tell you guys. I am swelling up so much now. It started a few weeks ago, and it's like, I remember one day I just looked down at my feet and they were humongous, and now I swell up all the time. I don't think I went up a shoe size, because when my feet aren't swollen, I can fit my normal shoes perfectly fine, but they do get swollen very, very fast. So I wanted to say that. That's probably like that and a little bit of back pain I had in the second trimester are my only issues this entire pregnancy so far. So hopefully it stays pretty calm until the end, and I'll be okay with that.
Do you want to talk about like birth?
I was hurt.
What? You want to talk about birth or no?
No, I'll make another video like later where I discuss more.
Okay. So wrap it up. Let's wrap it up then.
Do you have anything you'd like to say before we wrap this video up?
No.
You sure? You can tell them how much you love me?
No.
How beautiful I am?
Finish the video, please.
How you don't care that I have a double chin now?
You've always had a weird chin in general. Look. Look, I was like...
Alright, well, so it was really nice letting you guys know about our...
slow chin.
Well, that's pretty much everything so far. That kind of keeps you guys up to date with where we are at in the pregnancy. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you want to tell me you never want to see Tyler in a video again, I completely understand. So that'll be okay. Alright guys, see you later.